Don't you ever grab a cup like that again, bro.
You look hot.
You're not?
I'm shutting it off.
Here,
I'm getting my
you,
phone.
I want
and
you to
I'm
stay over here.
On April 15th, 2024 at 4:15 p.m., officers arrest 25-year-old Karen Monroydeleon after she violently lashed out following a crash. But the real shock came when they searched her car. Hidden inside were multiple knives and empty alcohol bottles. As soon as the officer approaches Karen, she behaves wildly.
You have your license and registration inside?
No, asilo.
No.
Agente. Where's me? Ven, come on.
She wanted to leave.
Come on. Where's me?
Watch you do what?
Mira.
Yeah, you hit the
No
car.
problem. No problem. No, asilo.
No.
Permiso.
Don't you ever grab a cup like that again, bro.
It's seen that she starts talking to the officer too closely, making the officer obviously uncomfortable. While the officer tries to communicate with her in English, she continuously speaks in Spanish.
Ticket. Porque no estoy en proceso de asilo. Y no, ¿cómo? Pues, vaya. Sorry, agente. Pues, ven, come on.
She wanted to leave.
Come on.
As soon as one of the officers opened her car door, she immediately grabbed at him. Meanwhile, both officers tried to take her down and handcuff her. Despite multiple orders, she refused to give her other hand for handcuffing. The officers tried to calm her down, but she remained stiff and didn't move.
Don't you ever grab a cup like that again, bro. Give me that. No, go ahead. I'll tase your. Go ahead. What are you doing? What are you trying me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you?
This action made her suspicious, as something hidden could be inside her car, which she obviously didn't want to show. She started resisting so much and being so uncooperative that while being taken to the patrol car, she kept resisting. Not only that, but when the officer reached into her pockets to search, she started pushing her legs against the cops.
No, go ahead.
Quiero un abogado. Quiero un abogado. Quiero un abogado. Quiero un abogado.
Officers make a shocking discovery: a large kitchen knife hidden under the driver's seat. Uh-oh, but guess what? That's only the beginning.
One black male, one white black male with no shirt on.
And booked on multiple charges, including DUI, resisting arrest, battery on a law enforcement officer, careless driving, and driving without a valid license. Make sure you're subscribed to Bodycam Reveal. On November 28, 2023, officers took 23-year-old Vanessa Catrejon into custody after spotting a vehicle pulling into a parking lot and parking just after midnight. What led to the arrest? You'll find out soon. Bodycam footage shows Vanessa Catrejon, who appears intoxicated, interacting with Illinois police officers after they approach her parked vehicle around 1 a.m. Meanwhile, her passenger reportedly described her as drunk as hell.
Vanessa, are you Spanish bitch?
I am.
No, I'm sorry. No,
What are you guys doing here?
No, I live here. Don't do this to me. No, I live right here. I'm not gonna drive anywhere. I'm just trying to get the.
Okay.
No.
The officer asks her for ID. She responds by claiming she's a businesswoman and has a lot of IDs with her. The situation is going to escalate as Vanessa refuses to comply, behaves strangely, and flaunts her wealth while the officers remain patient.
Look, I'm a businesswoman, so I have a lot of IDs with me. Our apartment.
Do you know where you're at?
Like,
Okay.
don't.
Just making.
Of course, and I'm gonna
No.
play with you.
What do you do?
While the officer tries to get Vanessa's ID, she gets distracted and asks about her headphones. She visibly seems very drunk, but denies it. She also claims she is being targeted because she is Latina.
I think I've asked you.
You have.
I don't need that. I was just looking for an ID.
No,
Okay. What do you have to drink tonight, Vanessa?
no, nothing. Do you want me to open? Do you
Are
want
you
me to
sure?
open it up?
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
I can clearly smell it.
Vanessa shifts between denial, sarcasm, and playing the victim while the officer remains firm. In a bizarre turn, she suddenly starts flirting with the officer, switching from denial to bargaining and even flirting, while the officer stays professional.
What? I'm sorry.
Are you drinking?
I'm gonna ask you to step out.
You look hot. Like I know. Are you Tori's dad?
Excuse me?
No, it's just. You look hot. Like I know.
Vanessa became more resistant and erratic as officers tried to arrest her. First, officers repeatedly asked her to step out of the car, making it clear it's no longer a request but a legal order. When she finally agrees to exit, she's taken into custody. But her arrest causes many difficulties for the other officers, and that's just the beginning.
Well, let's go to the train station where it's nice and warm.
Yeah,
I'll
it's so
take you in my squad car.
cool. It's like. Do you have kids?
Are we gonna go? Yes or no, Vanessa?
Do you?
I don't, so let's go.
Wait, what's that?
Lights. It's just a yes or no question.
Ugh. I'm gonna piss myself right there.
Before you, please don't do that.
What if I do?
There's nothing in there. If I find anything in there afterwards, it's gonna belong to you, okay?
Upon reaching the sheriff's office, Vanessa continues to give the officers a hard time and refuse to comply even for a single second. Now let's take a closer look at her suspect.
Alright, so that was, you did not need to spit at me.
I
I
did.
need you to face that.
Ugh. Right now. Take me to jail. Take me to jail.
Stop.
Take me to jail. Right now. I just want you to take me so bad, and you just want to
Kick me in the squad car, just spit at me in my face.
I just
right?
want.
Have a seat. Have a seat and I'll let you use the bathroom. Okay?
Do you want me to clean this up?
Have a seat.
I already did.
Give me a second.
Vanessa's behavior went beyond the limits. Her erratic behavior makes it even harder for officers to process her, turning what should have been a routine booking into a chaotic struggle. While officers were trying to handcuff her to the bench,
Leave your shirt on, Vanessa. I'm gonna let you use the bathroom. Back there.
I'd rather have absolutely everything that I
Use the bathroom. Use the bathroom, you're gonna best girls, you're gonna be cuffed to the wall.
Oh, me. Cup with me.
Vanessa became even more violent. Her resistance escalated to the point where officers had to use extra force just to keep her under control.
Vanessa, if you don't do that, I'm gonna put you back on handcuffs on the bench, okay? I don't wanna do that. I want you to use the bathroom. Take care
It's
of
so
that.
hard. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'd rather you kill me right now. What the? I'm killing you. Kill me. Actually, well though. I love it. Thank you.
Double lines.
Oh, okay. Are you ready? 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 Yeah?
Come on, sit down. Sit down.
Yeah? Or you won't.
Stand up.
Vanessa was charged with DUI, assaulting an officer, resisting arrest, and drug possession. In court, she admitted to having drugs and the other charges were dropped. Eventually, she was placed in a drug treatment program. Westerville Police Department arrested 36-year-old Mary Higgins, who called 911 after Walmart employees asked her to leave the store in Ohio. But do you think she is really the victim or suspect? Let's have a look at the footage.
You want to play? I'm not messing with you. I'm asking you what's going on.
Bodycam footage shows the moment an officer approaches the female suspect who had just called 911 for help. But did she really need the cops? The officer quickly points out the irony. She was the one who dialed for assistance, yet she was the one causing chaos inside Walmart. Instead of being a victim, she had become the source of disturbance.
What's going on? Okay, you called the cops. I'm here. What's going on? Come on.
These people surrounded me.
Okay, so what is going on? That's what I'm asking you.
These people here, he does.
Okay, can you start? Okay, listen. You called me for help.
Leaving officers to deal with the situation she created. The woman resisted from the very beginning, acting aggressively toward the female officer.
Do you want to be drug tested?
Listen.
You want to play?
I'm not messing with you. I'm asking you what's going on.
When the officer tried to restrain her, she became even more hostile, shouting and physically pushing the cop with her hands. Her behavior quickly escalated, forcing officers to take action to gain control of the situation. Let's take a look at our suspect, who immediately starts playing the victim, accusing the officers of being undercover drug addicts. She shifts blame onto them.
We're in the main entrance.
Drug addicts, undercover.
Stop.
Trying to twist the situation instead of taking responsibility for her actions. Officers had to restrain her legs as she refused to get up and leave the store.
Go get a hobble.
I don't need you.
Stop.
The situation escalated to the point where 4 to 5 officers had to physically lift her off of the ground to get her to the patrol car.
Yep. 12, that's mine.
But was this response justified? Absolutely. Her actions left them no choice. The female officer who first approached the suspect explained why she had to restrain her. She initially tried to help, but instead of cooperating, the suspect started yelling at her.
The reason I grabbed her was because
Need a medic. Does she need it? A medic.
she probably does. Her eyes are like twitching instantly. Like, you want to around? I was like, I just wanted her to move. She was like, you want to go? You want to go?
Escalating the situation. Another officer then attempted to investigate the situation, trying to understand what happened. However, instead of explaining her interaction with the officers, the suspect avoided the topic and started talking about unrelated things.
My name's Sergeant Jackson.
Hi, Sergeant.
I kind of explained what happened
Thanks.
to get you restrained.
I'm asking you that.
Why did they have to restrain you in the first place, first of all? You know why?
An officer heads back inside Walmart to uncover more details. A store employee reveals that Mary Higgins had approached the service desk in distress, claiming she was about to get jumped. But when a worker tried to help, Mary turned on him, accusing him of being the one trying to attack her. Her behavior quickly escalated as she became aggressive and refused to leave. With no other choice, the store called the police.
I don't care who does dope.
Surveillance footage suggests she wasn't alone. A bystander who had been lurking nearby may have been involved during Mary's arrest. The officers continue questioning the bystander, pressing him for his name. He confidently lies to the officers by saying his name is Douglas at first. Moments later, Jamar. But moments later after that, when asked again, he hesitates.
I ain't nowhere with her. I'm innocent. I ain't nowhere with her. I swear to God I ain't. I ain't come in with her. Y'all can look at the camera and all that.
It's Jamar, right? Are you sure? Because you told me it was Jamar a few minutes ago.
The officers caught the inconsistency, as he was arrested 6 months ago for robbery and parole violation. Due to an active warrant, Jamar initially hid his identity, but eventually chose to be honest with the officers. He claimed he intervened not because he was involved with the female suspect, but because he felt pity for her.
Arrested before? For what, man? Okay.
And
Robbery and B&E? Okay. And what was that for? Was that for one of those two? Or was it something different? Parole? Are you on parole right now? Okay. So, why'd you lie to me?
because I ain't want to get in trouble, bro.
All right, I understand that, but we're just trying to figure out what's going on. So that.
So what about Cincy? Any warrants out of Cincy?
I'm from Cincy.
Okay. So we're verifying that right now.
According to him, he only told the officers not to treat her that way, insisting, "That's a woman. Don't do her like that." Officers find a nearby phone that the man claims is his, but they aren't convinced. When asked to verify, Jamar struggles to answer basic questions. The officers remain skeptical, but after more questioning, they finally confirm the phone does belong to Jamar, just as his luck is about to run out. Jamar had no way to escape the situation.
What kind of phone is it?
I just got that Obama phone when I got out the joint.
What's the home screen?
Black.
Black?
This,
Is that a PIN
this,
code?
yeah.
There-
No, it ain't no PIN code. You wanna, the apps is probably like YouTube or something. I'll just play some songs.
Okay.
And the last one was
The officers informed them that they had space for him in the patrol car, making it clear that he was under arrest due to an active warrant. With no other options left, Jamar slipped his feet back into his shoes and was guided into the patrol car. Jamar's luck had officially run out, his attempts to avoid arrest had failed, and now he was on his way to jail.
I need y'all names too.
Yep, we'll get it for you, man.
For arresting me.
We need you to go on the other side.
Socks, boss. There you go.
I ain't got none.
All right, we're gonna check real quick. All right.
Just sit right here, kick your shoes off.
Mary's troubles didn't end at Walmart. She was booked on multiple charges, including assault, resisting arrest, and criminal trespass. However, things got worse when jail staff discovered she had fentanyl hidden under her undergarment, leading to additional charges. Despite the serious accusations, court records later revealed that Mary pleaded guilty only to the assault charge. The other charges were dismissed, and instead of serving more time, she was placed into a rehabilitation program, giving her a chance to turn her life around rather than, face harsher consequences. With that being said, let's move on to our second case. But before that, make sure you subscribe to Bodycam Reveal. Let's move on to our third case for Crazy Karens. On the 23rd of August 2023, the deputy pulls over a woman in Stanton County, Nebraska for expired plates. She admits she's refusing to pay taxes, calling the renewal fee robbery. While she's fine with getting a ticket,
"It looks like your plates are pretty expired."
I'm tired of paying taxes.
"Tired of paying taxes? At least you're honest with me."
the deputy reminds her that the law is the law. The deputy approaches the female driver and explains that he pulled her over because her vehicle's registration plates, appear to be expired, to which she responds tiredly, As the deputy prepares to write the ticket, he asks the woman to step out and join him in his patrol car. She seems surprised but complies. But does that compliance last long? Not quite. Within moments,
You get to go in my car. Your insurance down here. No, that's 2021. That's not good.
tension flares as she resists the deputy's instructions. The woman resists getting into the patrol car, insisting she can do it herself. As officers secure her in the back, they recognize that this isn't her first run-in with the law.
You're not?
I'm shutting it off.
Back in that car, okay? You're not able to get back in that car.
I'm not getting in. Getting in the car.
You're not?
I'm shutting it off.
Here,
I'm getting my
you,
phone.
I want
and
you to
I'm
stay over here. Put your hands behind your back.
Stupid mother.
Okay, we're done with this.
Although the officer offers to drop her off somewhere else instead of the sheriff's office, her silence seals her fate. With no answer, the only option left is to take her in.
Okay, well,
Don't
backwards.
stop. I know you're just saying it to get me caught.
It's not easy to get in there.
I know it's not.
You didn't really give me a choice.
No, but
Didn't stop when I
you
told you.
could have let me get my
Okay,
keys
watch
to
your
my
feet.
phone.
Watch your feet.
As they arrive, tensions continue to rise. The officer offers her a chance to pay her bond, but she refuses despite having the money. She stays upset about being taken to the ground, arguing she was just shutting off her car. The officer reminds her that during a traffic stop, she can't move freely. After some back and forth, Deian agrees to pay her bond and walks to an ATM with the deputy.
I really don't. I want to avoid that. Can I have you take a seat in this black chair here?
You don't care, so why even ask?
Are you okay with that, Peterson? Okay.
Officers check her car for safety, and she's booked for obstructing an officer along with traffic offenses. She is released shortly after posting bail. For the fourth case, we have a crazy Karen from Florida. On July 10th, 2024, a routine morning took a turn for the worse. Florida deputies confronted 30-year-old Courtney Moore, who was accused of falling asleep at a traffic light and crashing into another vehicle.
This is for careless driving. It's going to be explained in the crash report. Driver's exchange of information. It's going to be a ticket.
The impact caused over $1,500 in damages to the other driver's truck.
It was very perfect. I already got the front clip off. Ready to get the engine out. All right.
Bodycam footage captures the officer handing over a form explaining that it contains the case number.
It can take up to 10 days to get a copy of the full report. You can call police records at that number there to get a copy of it.
As the conversation continues, the officer mentions that a ticket was nearly issued, highlighting the close call in the incident.
That car. You almost got that car.
Let's see.
So,
Let's see them all.
The officer identified 30-year-old Courtney Moore as the driver who allegedly caused a $1,500 crash after sitting at a traffic light through multiple cycles.
this, okay. 30 days to take care of this. One of the three, I'll check her money order to that address, contest the ticket by going to court. All right. Any questions as far as this goes?
The officer explains to her a case of careless driving and hands her a citation. As the officer prepares to wrap up the crash investigation, they ask Courtney to step out of the vehicle.
Number there to get a copy of it. This is enough to get the initial part started. Now, okay.
Dealing with a 5-year-old 6 kid.
Okay. That's acceptable, but I'm still. So, this is everything else. Step out for me real quick.
Noticing her slow and lethargic behavior, they inform her that a DUI investigation is necessary. The officer continues the DUI investigation. Courtney completes the first sobriety test.
What I'm going to have you do, see this line right here?
On the stairs like 3 days ago, busted my kneecap and my hip.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm fine.
Okay. All right. See the tip of my pen here? Okay, I'm going to have.
But the next one proves even more difficult for her.
You understand? Pen.
I have a lazy eye on the side, just so you know.
Okay.
It's milligram.
Okay, why are you, is it prescribed for what? Okay.
So I don't do no other drugs.
Okay. How often do you take this?
I haven't taken my dose yet this morning.
You to begin. All right, understand me? Stay that way until I tell you to begin. When I tell you to begin, you're going to take a series of heel-to-toe steps. So you may begin. Count out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is you're going to tilt your head back. Close your eyes. Okay, don't start until I tell you to begin.
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, you're going to tilt your head back, close your eyes, and you're going to put whichever finger I tell you to the tip of your nose.
Okay.
And then you're going to put your arm back down.
Okay. Right what?
Right finger to the tip of your nose.
Index?
Yes, touch the tip of your nose. All right.
Anything else?
Yes, I need you to put your arms behind your back, palms together.
Unluckily, Courtney is placed in handcuffs.
You have a cage, or?
I do not.
I have a cage. Or...
You know, I try to call and get a ride.
You can just sit there. How about that?
Do you think she seems to be on drugs? Let us know in the comments below. Courtney's boyfriend listens as the officer explains she's being arrested for DUI, likely due to something other than alcohol. Courtney is taken to the police station where she passes a breathalyzer but refuses other tests.
You know, I try to call and get a ride.
Okay. Does he have a valid driver's license? Don't necessarily want to leave the car with you if you don't have a valid driver's license.
DUI. Guilty.
The footage of Courtney struggling to stay awake in the patrol car could serve as evidence against her for DUI. Courtney was charged with careless driving and DUI before being taken to Lake County Jail. She later pleaded not guilty and is scheduled to appear in court later.